Welcome to Smart GK. In today's video, I've included 50 question answers related to the topic Administrative Development of Nepal. If you like our video, then please do like our video, subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. Also do share, comment, suggest in the comment section below. And also if you want to download this PDF, then I've kept the PDF link in the description below. You can also like and follow us in Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at SmartGK for you. And today's first question is, when did the modern administrative system began in Nepal? After the unification of Nepal, that is after 1825 BS. The second question is, what was the highest administrative body to assist and advise the king during the rule of King Prithvinarayan Shah? The highest administrative body to assist and advise the king during the rule of King Prithvinarayan Shah was Kaushal or Bhardari Sabha or Courtiers Assembly. Third question is, during the Shah dynasty, how often were the government employees held or dismissed on the basis of their performance? During the Shah dynasty, once a year, the government employees were held or dismissed on the basis of their performance. Fourth question is, what was the land that was given to the government employees for their service during the time of King Prithvinarayan Shah called? It was called Khangi or Khua. Fifth question is, what were the employees doing the works related to store and treasures called during King Prithvinarayan Shah's rule? It was known as Khazanchi. What was the duty of Kharidar during the Shah dynasty? The duty of Kharidar during the Shah dynasty was writing and delivering letters and other official documents. The next question is, which was the central agency to manage income and expenditure of the nation during the time of King Prithvinarayan Shah? It was Kaushi Tosha Khana. Eighth question is, who was the first Prime Minister of Nepal? Bhimsen Thapa was the first Prime Minister of Nepal. The ninth question is, what was the Rana administration based on? The Rana administration was based on family rule. 10th question is, how many prime ministers ruled over Nepal before Rana regime? 6 prime ministers ruled over Nepal before Rana regime. 11th question is, what was the officer handling the foreign officers called before Rana regime? The officer handling the foreign officers were called Mir Munsi. The 12th question is, who was the head of army station or Sainik Chowk or fort during the pre-Rana time? The head of army station or Sainik Chowk or fort during the Rana time were Umrav. 13th question is, who held the executive power of the state during Rana rule? Prime Minister held the executive power of the state during Rana rule. 14th question is, which was the highest post given to the employees or common people by the Ranas? It was Subba, equivalent to present day non-gazetted first class officer. The next question is, how many districts were there during Rana regime? There were 35 districts, among which 23 were in the hills and 12 were in the Tarai region. 16th question is, who is the Rana Prime Minister to rule the longest time? It was Jang Bahadur Rana. The next question is, who is the Rana Prime Minister to rule for the shortest period of time? The Rana Prime Minister to rule for the shortest period of time was Dev Samshar Rana. 18th question is, which Rana Prime Minister fixed the office time as 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.? It was Dev Samshar Rana. Which Prime Minister fixed the time as 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It was Bhim Shamsher Rana who fixed the office time as 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. 20th question is, what was the office of the agent of Nepalese government situated at Patna called during the Rana rule? It was called Ilaichi Kothi. The next question is, who was the supreme official next to the Prime Minister during Rana rule? Commander-in-Chief was the supreme official next to the Prime Minister during Rana rule. 22nd question is, during Rana regime, who took sole responsibility of conducting the administrative and military affairs? It was also Commander-in-Chief. 23rd question is, which Rana Prime Minister established Journal Roll or Haziri Goswara? It was Bir Shamsher Rana. 24th question is, what was the office that lent money to the military and civil servants during the Rana rule called? It was called Tejarat Adda. Who was the Prime Minister of Nepal at the time of establishment of Tejarat Adda? The Prime Minister of Nepal at the time of establishment of Tejarat Adda was Ranadip Singh. The next question is, which act was the administrative court formed? It was Civil Service Act, through which the administrative court was formed. 27th question is, when was the administrative reforms initiated in Nepal? The administrative reforms were initiated in Nepal in 2007 BS. The next question is, when was Administrative Procedures Regulating Act introduced in Nepal? It was introduced in 2013 BS. 29th question is, when was Civil Service Act introduced? It was introduced on 22nd Bhadra 2013 BS. 30th question is, when was the Butch Commission formed in Nepal in order to reform and modernize the administration system? The Butch Commission was formed in 2009 BS in Nepal in order to reform and modernize the administration system. The 31st question is, how many members were there in the Butch Commission? There were 3 members in the Butch Commission led by M.N. Butch, and the 3 members were M.N. Butch, K.G. Matharani and S.K. Anand. 32nd question is, which commission recommended the categorization of the civil service in various services? The commission to recommend the categorization of the civil service in various services was Administrative Restructuring Planning Commission 2013. The next question is, who chaired the Administrative Restructuring Planning Commission 2013 BS? It was the then Prime Minister Tanka Prasad Acharya. 34th question is, who was the chairman of the Administrative Reform Commission 2025 BS? The chairman of the Administrative Reform Commission 2025 BS was Vedananda Jha. What was the other name for Administrative Reform Commission 2025? The other name for Administrative Reform Commission 2025 was Jha Commission. 36th question is, which Administrative Reform Commission recommended for the establishment of an administrative court? It was Administrative Reform Commission 2025. 37th question is, under whose chairmanship was the Administrative Reform Commission 2032 BS formed? It was under Bhesh Bahadur Thapa. The 38th question is, when did the Administrative Reform Commission 2032 submit its report to the Prime Minister? The Administrative Reform Commission 2032 submitted its report to the Prime Minister on 20th Shravan 2033 BS. 39th question is, what commission was formed under the chairmanship of the then Prime Minister Girija Prasad Koirala with an aim of delivering effective service to the general public by bringing about necessary reform in the country's administrative system in tune with the democratic environment. It was High Level Commission for Administrative Reform. 40th question is, when was the High Level Commission for Administrative Reform established? It was established on 17th Ashwin 2048 BS. The next question is, when did the High Level Commission for Administrative Reforms submit its report? The High Level Commission for Administrative Reforms submitted its report on 23rd Chaitra 2048 BS. The next question is, what is the other name of the Administrative Reform Commission 2048? The other name of the Administrative Reform Commission 2048 is Koirala Commission. 43rd question is, as per the recommendation of the Administrative Restructuring Planning Commission 2013 BS, when was Nepal Rashtra Bank established as the supreme monetary institution in order to bring about reforms in the monetary situation of the country? Nepal Rashtra Bank was established on 14th Baishak 2013 BS. The next question is, which commission recommended the reviewing of the remuneration as per the market price of commodities and services in every 2 years? It was Administrative Reform Commission 2032. The next question is, which bodies are referred to by the Central Bureaucratic Administration? Public Service Commission and Ministry of General Administration. The next question is, when was the new district administration plan implemented in Nepal? The new district administration plan was implemented in Nepal in 2031 BS. The next question is, what is the act of arbitrarily nominating, transferring, promoting and firing officials called in Nepali? It's known as Pajani. The next question is, who was the first chairman of the Public Service Commission? The first chairman of the Public Service Commission was Narendra Man Singh Pradhan. The 49th question is, who was the first person to receive the post of Field Marshal in Nepal? It was Rudra Samshar. And today's 50th and last question is, who was the first president of Loksewa? The first president of Loksewa was Anirudra Prasad Singh. With this last question, I'd like to end this video. If you like our video, then please do like, subscribe, comment, suggest and share. Thank you.